Spencer, normal service resumes at home, a 1-0 victory over Worthing. How proud are you of the team tonight?
I am very proud of them because we've had a bad few weeks results-wise. Defensively we've been poor, as we know, but we've been in every game. But tonight, apologies that it wasn't our prettiest performance, but the boys played out the game plan we set up almost perfectly, and we knew it wouldn't be pretty. There's a reason we spend so many hours looking at screens now and going through analysis, and possession is one thing, hurting teams is another. And as I said, I apologise that it wasn't the greatest football game, but we needed a good defensive performance and we needed to win, and that we've done. And if you look back for all the possession they had in the first half, they've had one attempt on goal, and that was after we scored, just before half time. And in the second half they've had one great chance where he's flashed it wide, and for all their possession, passes mean nothing. And we set up away. We had so much bad luck in the last few days with illness, injuries, decisions. So to put up such a young side and to frustrate them and have a great shape, and we looked on occasions when we got the ball back. Occasionally we looked a threat, and I knew it wouldn't be pretty, and I told a few people it wouldn't be pretty today. But I felt that we could do this, and I'm delighted to win the game. Even with 10 men, yeah, people say they had a lot of the ball, but it didn't hurt us. They had one chance, and let's face it, we should have finished them off. We had so many counter-attacks, and our quality wasn't there today. Another Stonewall penalty our way that's not given, which would have made it a lot easier. But we got there, and a 1-0 result after what's been going on recently, despite the way we did it, I thought, as I said, we followed the game plan almost to the T, and I'm absolutely delighted.
Do you think it was a case of going back to basics to get that clean sheet?
No. Today was, we know Worthing are a really good possession-based side, but one of the things I say to my players is a pass has to have a meaning. And you can have 70-80% possession, but if you're not hurting us, and we had a couple of chances in the first half, it was, we let them have the ball. I let them have it, and I know that our press, and we were so young, and you can't remember we're missing Ricky today. He's ill, and he's one of our chief organisers on the pitch in the press. So young Benassi comes in and makes his debut. We're even younger again. Young Jack makes his first league start in defence. Ollie Pendlebury comes back, and then we're picking up injuries. Reggie struggling in the warm-up, gets through 20 minutes, he's off. Manny injured, and they've had 2 chances in the game. Of course the sending off is a massive impact, but again, I've got to say that I told Millers as he went out second half, I said both centre halves of their 3, 2 of their centre halves and 3 are on yellows, get beyond them, and he'll pull you down, and he did, and off he goes. And there were patches we controlled it a little bit, but again we let them have the ball, but our shape and discipline was really good. And with what's happened in the last few games, that's a massive plus. So as I said, apologies, it wasn't our great free-flowing game. We could have finished it off and should have finished it off more, but I'm delighted that the game plan was listened to, followed almost to the T, and great that we got the 3 points.
You mentioned the red card there. Do you think the referee got that right?
I'm a very long way away, but you're dicing with death. He's on a yellow card. He's on a bad yellow card. To be honest, he could have been yellow carded earlier. Should have been. And he goes through the back of him over there. I'm a long way away, but this is it. These players, their players, our players, we'll do it. We're taking a short corner when I've told them put the centre halves up. We lose the ball and they're countering on us. Look, Worthing are a really good side. They were, they're basically in the same spot as us. They got one game in hand. They play some great football, and sometimes you have to set up a plan to go, actually, I don't want to go basketball with them, especially as I don't have Ricky. Pendlebury wasn't fit to play. We've got players that put in a hell of a shift on Saturday, and you don't forget the emotional toll of what happened on Saturday. To lose in the last couple of minutes, having played really well attackingly, it was tough. So we set up a plan, and I'm delighted. As I said, I look at their decent attempts on goal. Jack's one save just before half time, and we gave the ball away there where we went short and should have gone long. We just scored. And one where we fell asleep, and he probably should have scored, but their keeper's made an amazing save from Luce when he's bundled way through. That's an incredible save. and we've had a long throw that nearly pops in at the far post and a Stonewall penalty. So look, it wasn't pretty. I'm not pretending it was. People say, oh, you should have pressed and pressed and pressed. I don't want to open it up. We were very, very comfortable. I'm delighted at the end there. We were heading the ball out, we were kicking it out, we were getting injury after injury, and I'm delighted with that, with what's happened in the last few weeks.
And how nice is it to have these 3 home games, having been on the road recently?
Oh yeah, it's just a long way. It's a long, long way. And again, thank you to our fans who do that journey. Look, it's a cold, difficult night tonight. I hope everyone gets back here on Saturday. I think again we've got another really tough game. Chippenham are top of the form guide, I think, till tonight. They've had a bad result at home, but another real passing side. We'll have to get back into the analysis. We have to see who's fit. I mean, clearly we've got a lot of problems. We've got Richie Chin suspended. I mean, you've got Manny out. You've got Penders don't know. Ricky ill and has got a knock as well. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So it is what it is, but I want everyone to enjoy this tonight. As I said, it was a real tactical game plan. Delighted with our shape and our discipline, and we deserve to win the game because of the way we dealt with it. And as I said, possession is one thing, and doing something with it is another. So I'm really, really pleased.
And just finally, I have to ask, no Josh Casey today. Was that an injury or selection?
No, I've made a really tough decision. I've spoken to Josh, who was a total gentleman with my decision. We're going to be circulating him. I don't really see the way forward with him at the moment. He took it as well as he could. He's an absolute gent. But we're conceding too many goals. The defence are all on notice. We've not been good enough. If we're a back 3, I need more height in the team. I have to say, I thought young Jack today from Luton, what a full league debut he's made. So let's not forget about these things. I thought Pruti's again tonight. And believe you me, I've been speaking to players over the weekend and yesterday, and we're not done there yet. I thought Yuche, who hasn't been playing since April, came on second half and did well. It's tough when you haven't played those amount of minutes, and these are good players they're up against. So look, it's disappointing it hasn't worked out. With Josh, we wish him all the best. It's not done yet. We're circulating him. He's free to speak to people and people to call me. But we have to make a number of changes defensively. Their cards have been marked. We're a very good footballing side going forward. With the exception of today, we scored a lot of goals. But coming back to it, I'm delighted that we were much more organised and determined and set up and defensively better, and really delighted. But absolutely, Josh has been absolutely fantastic for us, and we'll work something out with him and wish him all the best moving forward.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks very much, Tom.